From divine Sistar of the Light, Raylene Brady, still pertinent, through the cosmic womb gates within and without, here on the surface of our earth the alchemizing of both celestial and inner earth physiology is sustained in us. Despite numerous attempts at meddling, the genetic template of this attainment is brought about by impeccable molecular bonding. This is the Siddhe, High Fae, elemental and Devic realms' role on dimensional earth. Those who continuously interface consciously within the dimensional overlays of our galaxy and the elemental structure of our earth are carrying out great tasks on behalf of humanity and beings within and on the surface of our planetary fields. Between solstice and equinox cycles, much that has been locked in the dark recesses of our psyche is brought to the light to be freed up and integrated, unified and restored. Our seasonal cycles are syncing up with greater cosmic cycles and their subsequent frequencies. Time is officially up on all things artificial. Although it is important to recognize ancestral DNA and integrate what lies within our planetary and off-planetary lineages, it is not only about us integrating for integration's sake, but more so a deep and lasting reclamation of self unto self. The divinity held in nature continues to support us in this unfoldment. For many, the AI overrides, shanghais, and inverts, covets this truly sublime connection with the natural world. This integral transfusion, of which we all hold vibrational reference points for, must undergo conscious restoration to anchor in and fully arrive on the earth. This is and of itself sublimely reanimated in us all during this current ascension cycle. As we free ourselves through correct use of geomancy and alchemy, the elements are in turn freed from that which has been severed through artificial and institutional misuse, enslavement, and the raping of our precious resources, brought about by that which is trapped in an illusory fallen system. We have been systematically programmed to fear the inner earth. However, herein lies the source of our empowerment, vitality, and sovereignty. Do not panic, remain organic. As we harmonize with 2D telluric currents, we enter into pure resonance with Gaia. This deep exchange of symbiosis revitalizes our innate relationship with the 2D telluric realms. Much of the loving and careful preparation has already taken place for what continues to unfold at this juncture. To ensure our ultimate success, we must, as individuals and a collective free will, choose to heed the call and accept the divinely orchestrated gifts laid before us. We are not only remembering the importance of our symbiotic relationship with the kingdom collectives, but our own metamorphic nature. The following timeline account serves in neutralizing many probable convergences. The Cathars saw Jesus as a realized person, directly accessible, therefore negating the power and purpose of the Church of Rome. When the mass slaughtering of the Cathars by the Roman and Draconian invasion took place during the siege of Montségur in France, they weren't ready for what came next. This was meant to bring about a massive fear-fueled timeline trigger event, which in part did. However, the divine codes held within the Cathars' actualized blood was successfully transfused as it saturated the soil. Instead, this had a positive polarizing effect as their self-realized nature enlivened the elementals and the telluric currents at a 2D through 4D level. The Cathars are protectors of the Mother Ark as part of the Ark of the Covenant, and are sanctioned with the ability to open the planetary stargates and reinstate creational codes stolen and replaced by NAA. The Cathar codes continue to activate the land and us as we release the fragmentation of phantom matrices and recapture through the understanding of what we hold in our own precious, pure blood codes and keys. The purity of this alchemizing creates a deep connection within the telluric currents pulsating in us all. The original Eucharistic elements are said to be authentically Assyrian ritual, the body and blood, bread and wine through the heart of the Christos, not the inversion coveted agenda version. The transubstantiation is an ingenious enactment brought about by symbiotic plants and heavenly and earthly elemental organic exchange. Not all is as it seems, and although we are by no means completely out of the woods as yet, with the 3D trapping mechanisms playing out on the program screens of mental essence, nevertheless we can readily attune with this divine life-affirming sacrament. As we fully receive from the ocean of divine mercy, we restore the timelines and organic creatrix fields of Earth's sacred body. This supports us in catalyzing our personal and planetary prospects. Babylon, Babylon, blah, blah, blah. And as the distorted narrative continues to collapse under the weight of its own stupidity and absurdity, keep staying in your own lane, choosing your optimal timeline and reality. May grace and godhood prevail. Rise and shine, Homo Luminous, rise and shine. Raylene Brady.